Live from Arlington, Texas, it's TAIBU, the ultimate salesman, your coach, your motivator. It's hot outside in Texas. All right. That's just kind of is what it is. But I got to get you this teaching. If y'all saw the what I gave y'all last night, I gave some heat, but I was so tired. You can really see me falling asleep while I'm giving you my mastermind teaching. Uh, Back in my day, only people that could get online in front of people and really talk about things in front of folks was newscasters and reporters and things of that nature. Now we can all be a part of it. So get your subscription on YouTube at William TAIBU or right here, just so you know that I want to bring you in. I want to bring you all in. Now, mastermind teaching is for everybody. If you don't have a mastermind, you should. You deserve it. People are joining and popping in, popping out for their preview, and they see something and judging it. They're gonna miss it. You gotta go over to YouTube and get this Win with TAIBU thing on, and get your subscription on TikTok. I told you I'm gonna give you that. Masterminding something is important. As a winning strategies coach, I'm gonna give it to you. That's why I'm going subscription only for the next 3 weeks. Now, this week one, go back to Win with TAIBU. Please subscribe to my YouTube page and get that first week of phone. I'm gonna drop the heat tonight because people don't know how to deal with their loss. And I've lost in my life. I lost recently. A man tonight or last night, he experienced the same loss I experienced, the loss of my mom. But how do you deal with loss? Do you shut down, break down, fall out? How do you deal with a loss? So I have some winning strategies for that. And I'm going to pass it on to you. So if you've experienced a loss lately or recently or a long time ago, people haven't gotten over it, get your subscription on TikTok, get your subscription over here on YouTube, Win with TAIBU, and watch this show. All right. So winning strategies are how everything that you see every day when you go outside, you see a winning strategy. McDonald's doesn't sell hamburgers. I asked somebody, what does McDonald's sell? They say hamburgers, right? Food. No, they sell convenience. You go to a gas station, they sell convenience. And you know they sell convenience because the price is higher than a department store or grocery store. A loaf of bread costs $5. A gallon of milk costs $7 in the gas station, right? They sell convenience. That's a winning strategy. So if you have experienced loss, I want you to have a winning strategy, right? A winning strategy. I want you to have a winning strategy for how you're dealing with loss in life. Because how you deal with losing, and you have to lose to become a boss. You have to lose to become a giant. You have to lose to become a CEO. You have to lose to become a leader. You have to lose to become an influencer. You have to lose. So how you handle loss, your strategy for handling loss is going to determine how high your value is, how much you make it in your life. So how do you handle loss? How do you deal with the loss? It's just so important. I'm telling you right now, the number one winning strategy to dealing with the loss is to compartmentalize. Compartmentalize it. If you don't know what that means, look that word up. I gave it to you. You have to compartmentalize the loss. That gives you a time. It gives you space. So it's not in your face. If someone walks out the door and breaks up with you, whether you call them with somebody else or not, if someone that you really love leaves you, you have to compartmentalize that. It gives you space away from it, and it gives you time to process it. Take your time to process a loss by compartmentalizing it. The essence of compartmentalizing something is to package it and put it away. Right? Glove compartment. That's what the philosophy comes from. If you have experienced a great loss and it's still dealing with you today, get triggered easily. You haven't compartmentalized it and put it in that glove box, in that glove compartment. Compartmentalize it. Put it somewhere. If it was precious to you, put it somewhere safe. If someone breaks up with you and it hurts you, you feel like you can't go on, compartmentalize it by getting a journal and writing down what you feel and put it up. You have to get it out somehow. So do not repress it. Compartmentalize it. If you lose someone close to you, you still have a job to do. You still have bills to pay. Who's a mom, a dad, a sister, brother, or a child. You have to compartmentalize it and put it in the glove compartment. You have to get it away from it. It gives you time to process it properly and appropriately. TAIBU Muad'Dib, get the book. Coach TAIBU Winning Strategies on Amazon right now. I got my cash up on my YouTube page. You can cash at me at $ Coach TAIBU. That's AIBU. If you want to join my coaching program, call or text the hospitality hotline. Don't breathe on the phone. Somebody called the hotline. I picked up the phone or something. Coach, yes, I'm going to either answer the phone or get back to you and call you on from that phone. I'm answering your text when I can get you. I'm a very busy guy, very important guy. That's what I'm doing. Kids, young people, it's important to be busy. Now, your busyness should be effective as well. That's why I'm telling you, compartmentalize the loss. The second thing that you should do when you lose is go to the mirror and say these words. I'm not who you think I am. I'm more. I'm much more. And say it with a smile. Let's practice it. For those of you who experienced the loss and you're still dealing with it today, just found out today. Go to the mirror and tell yourself, I'm not who you think I am. I'm more. Much more. Just smile. That's the second thing you do. Because when you compartmentalize it, you have to deal with it. It gives you time to go to that mirror and tell yourself that you are poor. Because it reminds you that the loss is supposed to elevate. When you hear that sound, write it down. Last week, go back and watch on Win with TAIBU on Mastermind. Either get your subscription, watch it on YouTube, or subscription, watch it on TikTok. Go watch me talk about the stress test. All right. So you need to go and remind yourself that you have to get ready for increase, for elevation. That loss, think about it. Just think about it. When the caterpillar dies, it becomes a butterfly, right? When you plant a seed into the ground, technically that's death. When it's in the ground and covering it over, it's not out of sight, out of mind. It grows and develops into something more beautiful. A seed, a seed is small. A seed like this size, a seed is small. A seed, isn't God so good? Listen to me tonight. A seed can become a giant redwood tree that lasts for hundreds of years, thousands of years. It starts with a seed. Orange tree, apple, it starts with a seed. Beet, corn, it starts with a seed. Little itty bitty seed. So the loss that you experience, once you compartmentalize it and put it in the glove compartment, once you learn to compartmentalize loss, it can become a seed that you can go get, that you can plant in fertile soil. You can water it. Your smile is the sunshine. Your smile on that loss is the sunshine, and it grows and develops. What did you learn from that? What situation are you in now? Some people experience loss, and that person left them a whole lot of money, right? So some people experience loss. I'm not talking about you divorced women and divorced wives out there taking half from that man. I'm saying that. I'm talking about what's real. I'm saying that consider the situation that you're in after the loss. That's important, right? That's important. Consider that thing. Usually I do a picture in picture, but this is something I know personally. That's y'all coach. So I don't have to do a bunch of picture in picture and show you a bunch of stuff. No, I'm not right now. I'm trying to start my live. It won't let me hop on here. I don't like that. Let me share it to myself. I apologize. I've been having to make sure I'm popping. Make sure it's popping. It just took a second to make sure that you can hear me. So, okay. It's good. I'm good. We're good. Nelson Mandela lost his freedom. Let me tell you how he handled this loss. If y'all want to elevate, if you believe I'm your coach, if you believe I'm the person that can elevate you, I got you. I got you. Let me get to this because I want you to know the real. Nelson Mandela lost his freedom. If you do your research, he lost his freedom for a long time. There's men, young African men in America that don't live as long as Nelson Mandela was locked up. But he compartmentalized it, put it in the glove compartment. He processed it. If you listen to the man speak, he prayed. He got into the word. This is Nelson Mandela, one of the greatest leaders ever on the face of the earth. By example, before he ever spoke an international word. He went back in the glove box, pulled that seed out, planted it, and went to work. He put the soil on, he watered it. His movement on the streets got so big, it offered him his freedom. Go do the research. About 20 some years after he had been locked up, a political prisoner, which means because they just didn't like what he was saying, or you Americans that enjoy freedom. That man got locked up for what he was saying about the government that was oppressing him. That same government, yeah, modern day Nicodemus, they say, hey, we will give you your freedom back. If you renounce your movement. Come on, somebody. They said, we'll give you your freedom back if you eschew your people. If you turn your back on your people. That's what they said to that man after 20 some years in prison. And look, I'm not talking about American prison. I've been to American prison. American prison is you be bored a little while, and then they try to go play checkers, chess, and dominoes with the guys down the hallway. And they feed you a meal that Many of you might think it's cute, but when you ain't had a decent meal after a year or so, that food you start to season it and make it taste good. But you get them through squares. Then in American prison, you can send in food packages or you can order commissary. Now, it's a lot of price gouging that goes in, but people outside the prison tend to try to take care of people that they love because they don't understand, the whole process, right? They're just sending in money for that person to eat noodles and have hair grease. This American prison compared to what it was when he was locked up in South Africa in the 70s. That man did 20 years in a cell not bigger than my laundry closet on a clay floor and barely had running water. After 20 years of this, 20 years, 2 decades, they eased up on him and said, we will give you your freedom back if you take that movement off your chest. If you sign paperwork that say you will never speak against our government again, we'll let you go. And he said, no. Because the movement that they were afraid of after 20 years of having locked him up had become that tree. It had become so big and beautiful and visible to the whole world. His loss didn't just free him, it freed him. After doing my research, I'm still in awe of Nelson Mandela. I'm still in awe of his accomplishments, of his sacrifice. It's hard for me to comprehend telling someone 20 years, no, do it. So we can handle loss. We can handle loss. We can handle loss. How you handle loss is going to determine your altitude. If you start a business, you're going to experience losses. Hey, let's try this marketing. Okay, that marketing company didn't work. Let's just run ads for this thing. You're going to experience loss. You might lose friends or family members because they might do you wrong. They might come and get some free product and never pay you. You start a company, you're going to experience loss. I want you to understand how important it is as a mastermind to have winning strategies for everything that you want to respond to in life. When these challenges come at you, you have to have a winning strategy for it. And right now, as a society, as a people, we're struggling to deal with loss. I turn on my phone and the ticker reads that somebody then got into it and the whole team, the WNBA, it says scuffle breaks out to end Fever versus Sun matchup after Caitlin Clark was shoved to the floor. Don't know how to handle loss. Don't know how to handle loss. Back in my day, we went one on one while our friends watch it, their friends watch. We went one on one. Win, lose, or draw. It wasn't no come back and shoot the person because you lost. You accepted it. You accepted it. Because you can hold your head like, yo, yeah, he got the best of me, but I was in there toe to toe. Come on, somebody. Look yourself in the mirror. And whether you say it or not, I'm going to say it to you for you. They are thinking the wrong way about you. You're not what they think you are. You're more, much more. And to lock in my point before I get up out of here, someone has to admit at some time that the other person, it's dangerous to always think that you're right. Dangerous. I'm talking about dangerous. You're in danger of living in a box so small. I call it a prison of poor decision making. It's dangerous to never admit that the other person. How can you go if you don't know? Why do people have to argue you down to get you to admit that you're wrong about it? Let me tell you something. Masterminds are seeking out ways to find the weaknesses that in oh, y'all getting them goosebumps yet? It's Coach TAIBU here. Hit the hospitality hotline, 682-514-5955. Text it, call it, let's go. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. I'm gonna sign a bunch of you up for the coaching program. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna line you up directly, straighten you out. I have total body blueprint. It's money back guarantee on it. 12 weeks, 40 pound loss guarantee. Most of y'all gonna lose more because you're gonna do more because if you get past that first 20, you're gonna still lose for 40, end up with 60 or 80 pounds lost. Well, we told them, I got you in it. I got you in here right now checking me out. And the reason is because you know that you have mastermind capability. And what I'm saying makes sense, perfect sense. Stop looking to be right. How can you find the weaknesses in your game, fellas? Ladies, how can you look and end up and find the weaknesses in your situation? When you present yourself to the public, how can you look to find them? How can you be all the way crispy, clean, and fresh and so clean and all the way right and righteous if you don't know where you're weak at? And this might come as a shock to all of you. Everyone can see them. Oh, that hurt a bunch of you. Many of you are like, oh, he just hit me inside the head. He just hit me by the side of the head. I'm pouring the water in y'all cup. Get out of here with that. You don't want to take this water I'm pouring in your cup. I'm pouring knowledge into your cup right now. Everyone can see like you're a well washed, clear pane of glass. Everybody can see into you. Everybody can see how wrong. You don't need to prove that you're wrong. That's your mistake. I learned that. That was the first thing I learned about myself when I turned myself around and became conscious. Was that everybody knew. And you hear that sound right now. Everybody knew how messed up, jacked up my mentality was. I'll tell anybody that asks me, anybody that asks me, everybody knew but me. I had nothing until I bought into working on myself. I wasn't nothing to myself. Stop trying to skate by when you're a master. I'm just letting this sink in for a second. That was a lot for you. Look, I'm gonna get up out of here. I got stuff to do. I got business by the town. We're gonna make some moves tonight. I want to. Last night I was discussing laws, and while I was discussing laws for about 14, 15 minutes before I just couldn't go anymore, my best friend since I was 10 years old, his mom passed. I was his mom. I just found that out a few minutes before his podcast. So I'm gonna reach out to him, offer my condolences. I'm not gonna try to coach him. I'm gonna leave him the video. Definitely. America, you have to look like me or think like me, understand the principle of having winning strategies, how you respond to life's challenges. And one of life's greatest challenges, something that it's not just gonna happen, it's something that you need to lose. You need to learn, you can love and enjoy this life the way it's supposed to be enjoyed. You have a purpose, a tradition, and you will not be fulfilled or fulfilling or enjoy this life the way it's supposed to be lived until you're walking like this. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't wait. I don't care if you allow me to coach you into your purpose, into your mastermind level of thinking, or someone else. Don't wait. Only regret that I have is that it took me so long to reach my mastermind stage because I have less time on this earth anyway to enjoy, to enjoy just the total overall sense of fulfillment, quality of life that I being one with myself and one with where I'm going. I want you to experience that. Coach TAIBU win. That's a major win. I win every day because I'm happy with who I am. And I know I'm walking like I'm supposed to be. I have it on my account. It says on my account. I had a fortune cookie one time. It said you're exactly where you're supposed to be. If you not hit, it hit me right here. That was like God, like talking to me and saying, "Man, you right where you." I'm talking about. Hey, read this song. Quick recap: how you handle loss. If you're not handling it well, I'll take care of you. Hospitality hotline always open 682-514-5955. Just after hours, we will reach out to you on the next business. You're all very important. Come on into my life. Come on into my home. Come on into my coaching community. I want to welcome elevation. Elevation. There's going to be some amazing things happening this year in my life, right? Beyond every day being spectacular. You can go on my page and see me happy, see me coaching, see me doing my thing. What I want to tell you is, I am you. I am you. You, once you set that tone, point your thumb. If you point your thumb, you're going to be just like Coach TAIBU. You having problems with it. Tomorrow, 8:45, we'll get right back to it. I guarantee you. I'm going to continue on. You be faithful to y'all. I'm going to let y'all down. Now that I'm back in the game, I'm back. Together. When you overcome today's obstacles, tomorrow is bright paradise. Live in proof. I appreciate y'all for joining. You get up out of here. Subscriber only. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Winner TAIBU, please. And everybody else, I need 1,000 subscribers ASAP. ASAP. Next week, in week 3, the final week of the mastermind, I'm going to be allowing y'all to call in. I want y'all to call in and text in so I can get y'all into the program. The people that do, they'll get in for the first. They'll get in to my coaching program. 3 months coaching from yours truly. Total body blueprint available right here, right now. Inbox me, DM me. I set you up ready for it. That's good. I killed it. After my wants to hit me up. If you need what you say,